Okay, we are officially live. Thank you for popping in, Dana. I really appreciate you. Uh, we're a little bit late, just a couple minutes behind, just because I was missing a paintbrush, and um, it's because I had set it out after cleaning it, and my daughter pilfered it, and so that happens, you know. If you don't keep things locked down, kids find them. So, unfortunately, I did have to go on the hunt for a missing paintbrush, but I found it, so that's good. That is, hello! Jamie loves Robin, yay! Goodness, thank you guys so much for popping in. I appreciate you. I hope you have a super good night, Dana. Let me just adjust the mic over here. Try to get everything good and situated. Looks good. Looks like the camera's centered, staying centered. It has a drifting problem, but that's because of my setup. So I'm gonna try to finish up the underpainting tonight, but I might cut it a little bit short tonight because if I start on the top layer, I have to let like all of the bottom layers dry first, and then also I am very tired tonight, so I don't know that I'll be able to last until 2 a.m. but I'm gonna try. If I get really into it, I will, but honestly, I'm just so tired. Every day I've been waking up with my daughter at like 6 a.m. and she's a lot. I took her for a couple miles walk today, and it was like 100 degrees out, so I'm just a little tired right now. It's been a bit of a day keeping her occupied. We didn't nap today, so I am going to be a little bit tired, hardly functioning. Ooh, Pecco beeps. Did it work? Did it work? Hold on. I definitely would like to know if that worked because I wasn't paying attention and I don't think I heard it. I have it set up and I tried to reconnect the service. I'm not sure if it like disconnects at all. That's a thing that I worry about. So please let me know if you saw it. It didn't work. Ugh. All right, hold on. So Trigger Fire is the service that I use to get it to work, but I think it logs me out. Let me try something out. Hold on. All right. Wow, it's taking forever to load. It might even just be my computer being really awful, because it's updating some software right now, so it's taking longer than I had hoped. Alright, let's try this. Save. Alright, we'll save that. Now we're gonna try this. Wow, my computer's so slow. What is going on? Trigger Fire, what are you doing? Now it's connected? Now you're connected? Now let's try. Now try it again. And go. Oh man. Why is it doing this? You think something works and then it hates you. Alright, let's save it again. Did it work? Oh, thank goodness. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay. There it is. Okay, finally. Wow. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let's see, you tried to get How Are You to work too. There we go. Everything's working now. I'm sorry, you guys. There's just all kinds of technical difficulties. I went on there, I refreshed everything, and then I refreshed the actual browser source in OBS, and I think that's what did it. But you gotta love the technical difficulties, right? I was trying to get everything working first, but, and it seemed to be doing okay earlier, but you never know. It's just random, I guess. If it'll cooperate or not. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm so glad that that's out of the way. I don't know if the other thing will work, though. That's what worries me. It says that it's connected. So, hopefully it stays connected. That'd be great. Alright, now let's actually work on the painting. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Just trying to get everything to work, you know? Technical difficulties. Just, I mean, I was warned when I got into the streaming thing that that would be pretty normal. So I pretty much expect it, but you know, it's kind of a pain because it's like you'll have everything working in like good working order when you start, and then like you can have the same exact setup for the next stream just a couple of days later, and things change, things update, they don't work right, like it's just you just don't even know. It's just random, like you don't even know if it's gonna work. Yeah, it's a pain in the booty, if I say so myself. So I was kind of thinking that I would want maybe him just kind of holding on to some seaweed that kind of wraps around here. I'm not really sure. But I do want the underpainting finished tonight. That would be great. Cool features, dude. Thank you. Did it work? Oh, it worked. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, and then for the remainder of the stream, it stays that way. And then if I want to put it on a break screen, I can put it on the Nightfire break screen. So I have a specific break screen for it. So it's really fun. It was really fun. I essentially took an image that I created as an asset, and then I made a video using some video editing software to make like the animated edges. And so both versions, like my original version has that too, but it's a slightly, like it's brighter and it's harder to notice because it's like got a very similar color palette. The animated edges are bright just like the rest of it, so it's really hard to see it, but that really stands out. I love the fin wings. Oh, thank you. Thank you, brother. So I actually have some image references as far as the color palette goes for the fins and just kind of like the designs and the scales and stuff that I want to do. I downloaded some images of a fish, of a few fishes. Okay, so the zebra turkey fish, of course you kind of know that it has like a pretty like spiny look to it. So what I kind of want to do is something similar to this. But then I also kind of want a few elements of maybe like seahorses in there. But this particular fish, the paradise fish, it's orange and blue, like this very vibrant blue. And that one's a betta fish, but it's got similar color palette for inspiration. Of course, I need to do a giant clam in there, so, but anyways, these are going to serve as like the inspiration for the color palette of the scales. There will be more blue and less orange, but I do want orange in there. Ditto, this creature looks so rad. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate you. Um, Goodness, like there are just so many things I want to take inspiration from with like this painting. There's just so many things, like so much sea life that I feel like would look really great. Just kind of borrow, you know, just some elements from reality is what I want to do. I'm really excited about it. Like I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I'm excited to try these things out because there's just like all these different scale patterns and cool things that I just really like. Like different fish and stuff that have like really pretty looking like colors and just like really cool looking fins and stuff like that. So I just want to borrow from like life. Just you know, borrow from nature so that I can get kind of the look that I want. Just inspired, you know, like I don't know. I'm not much for like looking at fish or aquariums and stuff like that normally, but like there's some pretty wild looking sea life, and it's just, you know, it's just really fun and colorful, and I like colorful, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun one. Colors are amazing. I love to work with colors. You wouldn't guess it because everything's gray tonight, but but I do love to work with colors. It's gonna be fun. Once I finally dip into that, it's gonna be great. So let me think. So this little hand, these little hands over here, kind of thinking that I want to add like some kind of sea kelp or something like that. Just kind of coming up and around like seaweed, little bits of seaweed. And it would have to be kind of dark, like have to be a little bit of a dark gray. There's gonna be a lot of green in here too, but I'm not really sure how I want to place it. I feel like I want to make his eyes like orange as well. I want that like much darker. Much darker. I kind of want to make his eyes like... I was looking at some fish that have like some really cool looking eyes. That have like the irises that are just bright colors, and then there's like just a flash of like another color, just kind of in like a line, but it's still like a rounded iris, but just like color. It's just okay. So I kind of want to do something like kind of want to do some like big picture stuff. Maybe I'll take off my glasses like before so that I don't focus in too much on detail and I focus more on just shapes and stuff, because that actually, it sounds crazy, but that actually helps me to not focus too hard on like detail. Okay. And then, I guess I can just kind of... just kind of do like a really varying sizes in here. Okay. So I know that I want those little claws just kind of possibly just kind of gripping or grasping these little seaweed things. But I do need a lot more paint and it needs to be dark. We had this crazy windstorm earlier and I was genuinely freaked out. Like, okay, so like we have a pretty fair weather today. It was actually really nice out considering, like, you know, it's like in the middle of May, and so it's kind of like a hot month. But like, it was just so, it was like not even 100 degrees out today, which it inspired me to go on a nice long walk with my daughter. So I took her for a really nice long walk. But like, I don't know, it was I thought the weather was good, and then we came home and then it was even better. It was actually really cool out. And I was like, what the heck is happening? We had some weird fake storm weather earlier too. It's weird. And then yeah, and then like we had like tons of clouds all of a sudden. Like, it was not really super cloudy out or anything. But then all of a sudden it was very, very cloudy. Which is so weird. Like, why is this suddenly so cloudy? Anyways, like, I was just like sitting outside in the backyard after we had finally come home. And it was getting really windy. And I was like, what is going on? And then after we had come inside, like, we had all come inside. It was like, the weather was pretty much chill again. And then, like, I was hearing the wind so much. Something was slamming outside. Like, it knocked over stuff. I could hear it. And then somebody's car alarm went off. And I was just like, are you serious right now? I was hearing stuff shuffling around in our backyard, like actually falling over and blowing around and stuff. I'm like, oh my god, what is going on? Like, it's just like weird weather. And came out of nowhere too. You know, it's not monsoon season yet, so I don't know what's going on. Okay. Get some of this. Okay, sorry about being really quiet, you guys. I'm focusing because I don't want to mess up this section. This underpainting area. It's so odd. Like, I feel more confident and I do a little bit better with the bigger shapes when I don't have my glasses on. And that's because my eyes cannot see the details, so the details kind of like cloud my mind, and I can't really tell like what's what. So like all I can really see is like the shape language and the larger shapes and like, you know, just kind of like gradients and stuff like that, but I can't really see detail. And so like the detail of the canvas and stuff, it makes it really difficult. Also, I really like that new border theme. I know that's the only one new thing, but your whole UI looks really nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so very much. It's one of the few new things. I'm just doing some kind of gradual touch-ups and stuff like that. And the new paint background is the one that I had before was what did it look like? It looked kind of awful. I'm not sure if I used the old one that was super colorful, like clown barf colorful, which I personally really like. It's very like lighthearted and like, but maybe I didn't even use that. I don't even remember. I don't think I even used a border before. I'm pretty sure I I'm pretty sure I couldn't really focus the camera correctly. So I actually made some pretty major adjustments. I made it so that the canvas would be a lot higher. So that I actually, like, it's up much higher than it used to be. It used to be kind of like low down, like probably up to like right here or something. So, it's actually like at the height of my head, pretty much. It's not like super, like I would say that the camera is the height of like my eyes or my head or something. But like, it was so weird before. The way that I had it set up was not like, it was just not ideal. I didn't know what I was doing. I was kind of messing like up the whole tripod thing. See, because now the way that I have it set up, I'm not bumping into it and it's not in my way. And I don't have to hug the tripod and I don't have to dodge it to like be out of frame. Like, it's perfectly centered on the canvas. Well, not perfectly, it's not perfect, but it's as good as I can get it. And it's very well centered as compared to what it was before. It's definitely not before. Just have that just kind of hug around the seaweed. So he's just gonna make Quackkin, hello! You are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Yes. Aw, I appreciate you. I'm working on the little seaweed that he's kind of holding on to right now. It's kind of flowing in the water. And I'm feeling pretty good. So like, I know I talked about on Facebook, I know I talked about my concussion thing. Okay, so my symptoms on that are actually doing quite better. So today, I only had like a moment in the morning where I felt that like dizzy, sharp pain. And then that went away like pretty fast. And now it just hurts like if I brush my hair or like touch my head because I've got the giant welt on my head. But I think I'm doing a lot better. And I'm sure that all the symptoms will probably be gone by like tomorrow. Like it was a pretty low grade blow to the head. It was not too bad. Thank God. I was so scared when I started noticing weird stuff. But beside that, I am actually feeling quite good. I got some sunshine today. Went for a couple miles walk. It was good. It was a good day. Yeah, I was like kind of weird like talking about it because I felt kind of awkward saying it, but like I was like, I kind of wanted to document like in case anything went wrong. I know that's so pansy and like silly of me, but I was just like, I was freaked out. I've never had any concussion symptoms before. I've had like hits to the head and I've had welts on the head, but I've never had anything like that before, so it genuinely concerned me. But I'm doing much better now. I guess it's a pretty common thing, especially like, you know, in contact sports and stuff, people can get like those really low grade concussions and stuff. It's just pretty normal, I guess. Yeah, I was really freaked out at the time, but I'm doing much better. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. How are you doing, McQuacken? How is Miss McQuacken tonight? Hopefully you're doing much better as well. Hope that there are good things happening in your life right now. I can't believe I had to take my glasses off for this painting. I need to remember to do that so I don't get clouded by all the detail. I'm glad you're okay. By the way, loving the new background. Thank you. Yeah, so that one was the Nightfire theme. That one is triggered by reward. And Binks Moko here set it off. So I've got like 2 new backgrounds. I've got that theme, but like you can redeem the reward to make it like a night theme. And I'll be implementing others too, assuming I can hopefully get everything working without fails, so that there's no weird disconnects anymore. Maybe I just need to test that stuff before I stream. Like I might need to toggle all of my rewards so that they're like commandable so I can test their functionality first. I might be getting a pineapple GCC tomorrow, or rather this morning, and I'm excited. Green sheet conure? Green sheet conure, is that correct? GCC, green sheet? That sounds adorable. I love conures. I really love conures. I would love to get, I'm not thinking about getting any other birds. I think I just want to spoil my two boys. But if I got another bird, what I really want is a sun conure. But they're a little bit out of my price range, which is, you know. And of course, I'm cool with that. I love my boys. Green cheek conure was originally what I wanted, but then they didn't have them. They had lovebirds, and lovebirds were kind of like, you know, they were in their peak season at the time where the fletchlings were kind of like, they were all hatching and everything, and the fletchlings were like weaning and everything, so I was just getting a peach face, and that's when I got Pecco, and I have no regrets. I love my boy Pecco. He is such a sweetheart. That's so cool. I'm so excited for you that you're getting a green cheek conure. Pineapple green cheek conure. I love birds so much, oh my god. Okay. It's so funny, when you said GCC, I was just like, Glendale Community College, like, because that was the first thing that came to mind, because, you know, like, I went to that college for just like 2 seconds, but like, I was like, oh yeah, that stands for, like, green cheek conure, I think. Like, I was just like trying to figure that out. That's so funny. You're getting a Glendale Community College? No, I'm just kidding. That was great. I was just like so confused for a second there. Need to use the edge of this brush. And then I will need to kind of like widen that a bit. I need a lighter gray here. Really light gray in comparison, because I definitely went over much further than I wanted to. Okay, and that is way too light. Let's just darken that a little bit more. Okay, so we just kind of want to like I want to it's a little bit like it's a little bit nicer having the camera set up like this, because like I move around a lot while I'm painting. I always check from like a million different angles. I move around like a psychopath, and you guys don't see me, but I think that's like a good thing. Like, I think that's a good thing, because I, like, move around like a crazy person. Oh my gosh, there he is! That's Pecco! It's Mr. Pecco! Yay! Yay, you guys! Amazing people. I'm glad it's finally working. Oh my gosh. We were having issues with it earlier. So Bing Smoko tried to redeem a reward and it was just like it didn't play, and I saw that she redeemed the reward and I was like, what is going on? So I had to like go refresh the source and everything like that, and I like logged out and logged back into my account on like Triggerfire, and I was just like trying to get it to work. Finally did, of course. So everything's good now, but I was a little bit like I was questioning it before I started the stream. It seemed like it was all good and connected, but it actually wasn't connected. Like, it just lied to me, basically. So, that was fun, but at least we got it working. I'm so glad you like it. I'm very glad. So very glad that you like it. It's my baby boy. My baby bird. Gecko really is such a love. Like some days I'll just wake up to this bird on my face. Just like waking me up with kisses. Like he just like flops all over my face and kisses me. He's such a little nut. Alright, let's see here. I'd probably stand to use kind of like a mid-tone gray. Oh my gosh! There he is! Leon Noel, or Noel Joyous 8. You're having a hard time typing. Are ya sober, buddy? Everything okay? How you doing? I'm so happy to see you here. Welcome to the stream where I paint the art of the dragons. Or try to anyways. I'm going without glasses until I get to the until I get to like the top layers, probably. That's when I think that I will start wearing glasses. So hopefully that looks a little bit more correct. I don't think it does. I really don't think it does. That's fine. We're just gonna fix it then. We're gonna fix that. Okay. A little better, perhaps? Maybe? I think I definitely need to kind of like make that lower. Oh wow! Jordan Kylie, oh my gosh, hello! You are amazing. Thanks for being here and thank you for your subscription. You're amazing. Twitch TV only notifies me by phone. Oh, gotcha. Sober and a lot of pain. Dude, are you okay? What's going on, buddy? You're in pain? Oh God, MS. Oh no. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Are you taking anything for your pain? Let's try and get some shapes in here. Shapes. I like look super ridiculous, just rocking around. I'm like thankful that you guys don't see me because I look like a crazy person with pink. There he is. He's here again. How are you? It's cool, painkillers. Yeah. I feel like I would be on painkillers 24/7. I already use way too many painkillers as it is. Man, just I feel like an old person. I take them way too much. Especially when I'm always hurting myself, man. I'm always hurting myself these days. If I use one hand and go slow, I am legible. That's all good. If you feel like typing and attacking the keyboard and not caring at all, no worries. We should be able to decipher what you got to say. I wouldn't worry about it too much. I remember that being a thing before when I was typing with you. And honestly, I had forgotten until, like, pretty much now. At first, I remember I thought you were, like, joking. Like, I thought that you were joking about the typing thing. I thought you were just being silly, like, about the typing. But I hadn't realized. I hadn't noticed or realized. Oh boy. Alright, let's try and get some like actual like deeper values in here. I feel like under the ear. Oh boy, that was too much right there. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry you have to hear my coughing. I have a little bit of a cough. Not very much. I'm okay. Not much, though. I get my second COVID vaccine soon. That is on the 24th, I want to say. Let's get a darker gray. Darker. I said darker. Darker gray. A little bit more gray. Here. No, that's not darker. I don't know why it's not darker. I literally added black to it and it's not darker. We can do this. Now this is too dark. I can tell right now that that is too dark. Now, let's try again. Alright, here we go. There we go. Okay. Yes. We just kind of lead up into there. Alright. You get yours today. Ooh. Second one? First one? I'm just so happy that I'm finally, like, getting that done, like, oh my gosh. It's been a wait for me. I'm really happy about it. Alright, let's take a look at our thumbnail view. Definitely need some lighter. Probably lighten this up just a bit. does that look? A little better, perhaps. I definitely need think that I should probably start moving on to some other sections. Perhaps back into the ocean over here. Okay. I'm kind of thinking it's a little bit of darker gray. And quickly differentiate this gray from that gray. We just kind of want to, and then perhaps wash that one underneath out just a little bit lighter. Over here. There we go. Just a bit better. There we go. Second one, nice. I wish I could stay, but I have to wake up early, so I have to go to bed. I hope you have an amazing rest of your night. Thank you so much, McQuacken. You're amazing. Thank you so much for stopping by and chilling with me. You're awesome, and I'm really glad that you could stop by and chat. And I'm super happy about your green cheek conure. I'm so excited about that. That's gonna be so awesome. You know how I nerd out over that crazy bird lady stuff, you know? I'm all about it. Have a super good night. Get some really good rest. Bye, McQuacken. Okie dokies. So I'm gonna go ahead and just continue on this section. I think I'm just kind of watching on. Gray's like a little too light over here. There we go. Okay. That's what I need. Okay, and then I'm gonna fill this in too because this is a little bit too thin. Thin coat of paint there. It's just not really workable. Okay. Alright, so let's look at this and see the seaweed over here. So maybe I was thinking maybe I can take like a darker gray, and then we can potentially just kind of dab in. Probably want to mix a little bit more white into that. There we go. We're just gonna kind of follow along this a little bit. There we go. Yeah, okay, and then this, I do want to darken it just a little bit. So we're going to kind of gradient this in. Okay, we need a little lighter now. A little bit more lighter. More later. More light. More later. There's... Right. This paint's drying up. I don't know what's going on, dude. Like, I was having problems before with the paints drying, and I thought that was fixed because of the gesso, but I forgot about how, like, it just dries from just being exposed to the air, too. That's part of the problem. Alright, so that's our gradient on the leg there. Okay, so we've done that now. This gray can probably follow along here nicely. Okay, here we go. Alright, and then let's go ahead and start adding some gray over here. So much gray. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, it's already almost 12? I've been painting for like, well, I would say probably like 40 minutes or something, because a lot of that time, I spent like 7 minutes actually like searching for this paintbrush because I had misplaced it. Well, actually I placed it kind of out where my daughter could get it, and she did. She did exactly that. She found it. And she's a very keen one, she knows. And if I said anything out, even just, you know, if I said anything out that's just, you know, in a review that's a slightly different fun object, she's gonna find it. Pretty much surefire thing. She's like going to find it. She knows. She's smart. She sees something different. And then she finds it and goes and plays with it. So I found it though. It was not really far from where I had placed it, because yeah, she probably knows too, not to pilfer. All right, so let's tackle this giant clam thing here in the corner. Let's like do a giant clam here. I just kind of want to have it in the picture. The photo. This is a photograph, you guys. All right, let's see. Actually, I have reference images. Not only of these scale patterns, but also of clams. Gigantic clams. Ooh, big old clams. And these clams are going to serve as reference photos for my painting. And I have never drawn a giant clam before, so this will be whole new territory for me. Yeah, so I'm just I collected some reference images, and hopefully that helps me. It's not the whole clam that I'm drawing, so maybe that should help. I imagine that'll help. Alright, but I do need more paint, because all of my paint's dried up. Let's go ahead and just throw down some more paint. A bunch of white paint, and a bit of black paint. Okay, there we go. Very good. Okay, now I'm gonna just start, I guess. Let me see. So like they're so vivid blue. For some reason they're just so vivid blue around like these edges, like these ridiculous like clam edges. They're like so blue. I don't know if I want to make this one blue though. Wouldn't it be more interesting for it to be like pink or something? I don't know. I guess we'll see when we start kind of like coloring the ocean and coloring the dragon and stuff. Maybe we can save that part for like later. Okay, so there's ridges on these things, and the ridges go kind of like along the curvature. I'm not sure if this will like maybe help me visualize. But I kind of need like, perhaps this will help me. So like if I make like the basic shapes. Okay, of like the weird little like indents and stuff like that. Maybe that'll serve as a better guide for me, so I can start doing what I'm about to do. We need a light gray, very light. In fact, I should probably water it down a bit to make it kind of like a little bit transparent, I should say. So that I can go like this. Now that's a little bit too much. I'm gonna try to water it down a little bit more. Give it another try. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Might as well just cover it, I guess. Whatever. That's okay, we'll figure this out. I think I have a better understanding of what I need to do with this anyways. Alright, let's get some dark green. Darken it up just a bit. Okay. I kind of need like this. I need that to be... Wow, all my paint really is drying up. Here, actually... I was trying something new, but it didn't quite work out. That's fine. How did I have it before? So let's kind of just make these little indents here. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Let's go ahead and get a darker gray. I'm just gonna kind of go along the edges here. Alright, sorry I'm so quiet, you guys. I'm just totally in the flow state right now. Just trying to, I think mostly it's my confusion about this clam. Clams are such an odd object. Well, creature to paint. At least for me. At least for me, it's kind of a strange thing to just paint. I had an idea though. In the indent areas, this is how I'm going to be doing my shadow. Just gonna try to dab in some, yeah, some shadow there, I guess. We're still trying to figure this out. All right, and then I'm not done with it yet. Do need. Okay, definitely need a dark gray. And this part's definitely going to be a little bit thicker. And the darkest part should be the edges here. Okay. Time to start adding another layer. Silly, weird clams. Silly, weird ocean life. I hope a micro, or I hope someone who studies like ocean biology doesn't like see this painting, because they're gonna be like, that's not what a clam looks like, that's not what coral looks like. I'm like, that's not what a seahorse looks like. No, I'm just kidding. Oh. Nah, but really, I'm sure somebody would have some kind of fit about the fact that it's not going to be exactly lifelike, but it'll be inspired by life. It's a stylized clam. Yeah. It won't be super true to life or anything like that. I mean, it's a painting of a dragon. What do you want from me, you know? Like, you know what I mean? Now, let's think. Do I want this in the foreground? I think I do. And the darkest parts, we definitely want those to be. It's fantasy. Hopefully people understand that, yeah? Yeah, hopefully people are pretty understanding of that piece. I do hope so. Yeah, that would be good. Would be. Okay. Then back to this piece, just kind of get in there with some white paint. Yeah, okay. Some ridges. And then hopefully add some ridges in here. Oh man, my paint is a mess tonight. Let's see, how does that look? A little bit okay. I somehow knew this is the song that was gonna come on. I don't know why, but I somehow knew it. Okay. Very good. There's a giant clam. Now let's see. I think I want to finish up this piece down here. And a little bit more going on down here. Finish up these little spikes, because that's definitely unfinished for sure. Alrighty. I can't believe it's already like Thursday today. Like Friday tomorrow. Is it Thursday tomorrow? It's Thursday tomorrow. Today. Because it's after midnight. I don't even know, man. I'm losing track of everything. It was Wednesday today. And now it's going to be Thursday. I should know that. I'm just gonna kind of add like varying like texture and just kind of swirls in here. Just really there we go. Okay. Yeah, it's technically Friday now. Wait, what? No way. Wow. That's whack. I'm like missing a day. What? That's ridiculous. I should know that because I'm streaming right now. It's like a Thursday, Friday stream. Duh, Ariel. That's so weird. I don't know why I can't wrap my head around that. Might be because I'm just really tired. And because I actually slept last night, but I woke up so early this morning, my whole sleep schedule is different every day, and it's confusing me. And I think it's really getting to me. It's time for me to... I don't know. I'm just not getting any sleep, and it shows. I'm not letting myself. That's so funny. I can't believe I was like missing a whole day. But only partly, because obviously I'm here, so like I wasn't fully mentally not here. I just wasn't here mentally partly. It doesn't even make any sense. Just like so tired. Alright, so I think I probably need to darken up some of that. Maybe I don't really need to, actually. I think I kind of like it like that. Maybe I want to kind of define these spikes a little bit more. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to define these spikes just a bit more. So I kind of, what did I do before? I used dark gray along the edge here. Okay. That's right. And then I just kind of sketch that in a bit. Okay. Just trying to remember what I was doing with that. It's always weird when you just take a few days off and come back into it, and it's like, what was I doing with this piece? And then what was I doing in this corner over here? Like, it's always a surprise coming back to what I was previously working on, because I just have to pick it back up. Like, I'm not even in the same mindset as I was then. So it's hard to describe and it's hard to explain, but that's kind of like basically what it is. It's kind of confusing. Alright, so let me think. I kind of want that to be like the end spike, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lighten up the gray underneath it. Yeah, I get that. It's like you come back and you pick it up, what you're doing before, but you're not really in that same mindset. It's just a very different... You don't even know what you were thinking at the time, what your ideas were at the time. It's like, I can guess, but it's not going to be exact. I'm going to be in a bit of a different mindset, especially tonight. Like I said, I'm kind of a little bit tired and out of it and everything. And well, because of that, I'm just not really going to be as clued in, I think, as I would otherwise be. Let's kind of add some lighter gray in here. I'm even messier on my palette tonight. It's just all over the place. Just not even fully here. Okay. And then let's kind of sharpen this by kind of like going along the opposite edge, darkening up the background a little bit behind it. Okay. So that's more close to a point. actually I want that dark gray probably up a little bit higher, like the way that I had it before, because it kind of follows the same curvature. Along that kind of lightly. Let's see, how does that look? A little better, I think. I feel like maybe I should be kind of centering this a bit more. My palette's all drying out. We need some lighter gray. We need this to kind of sit right there. Just like that. And how does that look? A little bit better, I think. I feel like it's a little better. Okay. Alrighty. And then if I take like this lighter color and just kind of brush it lightly all along this path here, and get kind of like a light hard edge. Like that. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let me think. We did that part. Maybe I can stand to like. Cool. Okay, so now I'm kind of thinking, it looks like it's pretty much almost done, but I'm kind of thinking, maybe I should kind of like add some like different corals and stuff in here. I really have to look at the thumbnail view and just kind of contemplate it, because this is a bit of a challenge. I kind of like this open space over here. In fact, I kind of want to add like a turtle silhouette over there. So maybe we should do that. Yeah, turtle emoji. There we go. Exactly. So maybe I should do that now. Let's go ahead and look up some reference images of turtles. That will help me. See, turtle. Sea turtle. Like an actual photo. Can I get like an actual photo of one? Alright, sea turtle. Let's do images. And these are all real vivid images. I'm just looking for some that are just kind of swimming out in the ocean. Just kind of some vague shape stuff over here. Nothing too wild, just some sea turtle over here. Alright, let's see. We're gonna start mixing up some dark gray paint. And hope that my brain can handle this, because I feel like right now it can't, but that's okay. Maybe it can. Maybe it can. So at what height? What height? Kind of want it like right in the distance over here. Okay. Oh, it's Brewster. There he is. That's awesome. Thank you, Gammy loves Robin. Thank you. Okay, so of course that's this little shell. And then their back flippers look kind of a little smaller. That went out a little too far, but I might be able to fix that. Possibly. Perhaps if I bring this down a bit more. Let's see. Okay. I think I kind of want to use like a little bit of a sea turtle silhouette right there, and I think I probably should sharpen the edges just a little bit, especially that one there does not need to be quite that long. I can kind of use some of the negative space around it, kind of separate some of these parts. Okay, here we go. And then that I can make that a little bit more. I just kind of fade that a little bit. Right. Now let's think. We'll definitely need darker gray once again. Hopefully that's doing okay. Hopefully that's looking like something like a sea turtle. I do hope so. Yep, I do hope so. Well, thank you. Alright, so I kind of want to make it like look like it's reflecting a lot of light. Perchance. Nah, I want it dark, then I can make it look like it's reflecting a lot of light, but I kind of probably actually honestly wanted it quite a bit darker. Bit of a challenge for me. At this angle, it's in the furthest part of the canvas. And I guess I could technically just walk over to the other side. Or that's where my lighting fixture is, so maybe not. That's fine. It's not that bad. Just a quick little line right there, a little line. And then another line that's just kind of like that. Because they got the thin little flippy looking flippers. I hear a peck. Yay! Thanks, Moko. Bedtime for real now. Feel free to move in front of it. Unfortunately, since there's so little space, I feel like that might be a little bit awkward, but I do appreciate that. Thank you. I feel like, unless I moved the camera back, but I kind of don't really want to do that either. It's all good. This setup is way better than the other one was. Oh, I'm getting distracted. Thank you so much for being here, Bing Smoko. You're amazing, and I hope you have a super good night, and have a good night's rest. How are you? Okay, so let's see. Thinking if I take like a lighter gray and I just kind of and if I take like a really thin brush and I go along the edges with some white paint, let's do something like this. Oh, that's not very thin. It just kind of blobbed right on there. That's no good. Okay, so if I just kind of sketch that in now, maybe it would look a little better. Perhaps. Still trying to figure it out. For an underpainting, maybe it's not bad. Those birds are so cute. Thank you. I think I gotta head to bed shortly as well. Thanks for streaming. The underpainting is already looking amazing. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much for being here, brother. Thank you. Are you heading off now? I'm sorry. I should probably say goodnight then, huh? No obligation. You don't have to stick around if you're tired, but I really appreciate that you're here. I just want to let you know. Brother, I think it's awesome that you guys make an effort to be here and everything. It means a lot to me. It does. And it makes the streaming, it makes the painting and everything like that just like less lonely and just kind of like a nice experience that's a bit social, but not overwhelmingly social, just chilling. Just chilling. This sea turtle is a good boy. Because I said so. Now looks a little bit more and more like the sea turtle. Let's like zoom in real close there, so you can see them a little bit better. That's the detail so far. Hopefully that's not drifting any. Yeah, pretty burnt tonight. I totally understand that so much. I really do. I'm right there with you. Yeah, I agree. I think that you guys should get really good rest. And as always, I really appreciate you, and all that you do, making an effort to be here and everything like that. And, you know, it's awesome. You guys are awesome. So have a super good night, brother. You and Dana both. Get some good rest. And have a beautiful Friday and a beautiful weekend. Yeah, tiny little turtle. So small and itty bitty. Now, I'm not used to painting water, but I do feel like where the sun shines through, this is where it should be really, really bright. Of course, logic would dictate that is where the light would come through. Okay. And then let me think. Yeah, I'm a bit quiet tonight myself. Now, I have no idea if I'll be streaming next week. I would like to, but as Gammy Loves Robin knows, we're going to have company. Looks like my camera died, so I'm gonna go ahead and charge that real quick and reconnect it. Now, it's difficult to have it on the charger up here while it's on the tripod, because the charger itself pulls the whole thing down and causes it to drift a little bit more. So that's why I typically don't keep it on the charger as much. Okay, I think I snapped it in. But, yeah, the thing dies so quickly. The battery life is pretty poor. So let's go ahead and try and get that reconnected as quick as possible. Okay, cancel that, and then I'm gonna start this back up. Will it turn on? That is the question. Do I have to hold the on button? It feels like it's overheating as well. Is it not charging? Is it not actually charging? There it goes. Oh, this thing. Why is it doing this? Right, here we go, I guess. Maybe now it's working? I don't know. But now I have to reconnect it. Control your GoPro. Okay. Try again, you can do it. Yes, okay, it's connected successfully. It might have a bit of a drift, and it might be set up or tilted kind of weird. Hopefully it's not. I don't know if it is, but there's a possibility. Especially considering it's got a really heavy charger that's just attached to the side of it, so it just gets kind of lopsided. Hopefully it's not too bad. Let's see. Alright, so my hand should disappear. There we go. Okay, yes. Awesome. Perfect. So it looks like it's not too bad. It looks like it's centered enough. Okay, well that works. Sorry you guys for the moment there that we were not actually live. Okay, let's see. Gosh, I can't even speak like a normal person tonight. It's ridiculous. I really like painting this ocean stuff though. It's really neat. It's actually kind of fun. You know what I mean? I think it would be helpful for me to kind of blend it out a little bit. Or maybe it really doesn't matter because this is the underpainting. Perhaps I shouldn't worry too much about that stuff. Alright, I definitely need more white in that. A lot more white. White paint. I'm pretty much running out of that. Wow. I think that's probably good enough there. Okay, what else do we need to add? I was thinking possibly little schools of fish out in the distance too. Let's do itty bitty little fish. Maybe like we want it kind of to go around like this, or do I want them? I feel like I kind of want like a little school of fish that's kind of flowing along the sea turtle. That might be fun, I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out. If the paint would stick to my brush, that would be cool. We're gonna do teensy little fishies. That'll be fun. I just need the paint to stick to my brush. This is an ongoing problem. It never stops. Okay, let's just keep going. For the better. School of fish so that this ocean doesn't seem so barren. Although I think that I kind of want to add like colorful coral. Some of it. Maybe not a ton. It's already 12:44 a.m. where I'm at. It's kind of... I'm thinking maybe I'll probably call it a night at 1 tonight. So that way that gives us the underpainting completed. And then we can give that time to dry so that next time we can start with color. And that allows me to get some sleep. Just a bit of sleep. Because I know I'm low energy tonight. I know it's probably a bit difficult to listen to my rambling. And I don't really have a whole lot to say. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but I do feel like it doesn't really make for good entertainment. I know that this is a pretty chill channel anyways. I mean, it's just painting, but still. Want that one confused fish down there? Okay. Okay, and they need to have like tiny tails. Just super duper small little tails. Yup. Nice. Okay. There's our fish. Those little fish are so adorable. Thank you. All right. So then I think I'm gonna kind of darken this little piece up just a tiny bit. So this little spot here, okay, that edge was kind of too big. Alright, let me think. Let's take a look at it from a different screen. Okay, so I'm trying to see some things. I think it would be cool to like add like that weird like tube looking coral over here. So perhaps that's the last thing that I can do with this. Like there's this type of coral that looks like weird tubes. It's gonna be a fun painting. It looks like I'm kind of running out of white paint again. So I'm just gonna do a dab of it so that I can use it for this. Okay. Alright, so then if I use just like this flat brush and I do like this. Yeah, you ever see those weird little tube corals that look kind of like that? They look so odd. Okay. So it's a bit more. Oh, those weird tube corals. I think I know what you mean. Yeah, they're really odd looking. They look like that. Weird little fingers or something. Weird little tube fingers. Okay. Just kind of add a little bit of dimension to them. Okay. And then we're going to add some white to kind of, perhaps I can use this brush to try to get these particular outlines sketched in, because I can never seem to do it right with that flat cat tongue brush. At least not for the hard highlights. Okay. And then just kind of dot that in a little bit. We'll get ourselves a nice pale gray. Well, we don't want it to be white, we just want it to be light. And we're gonna right up along the edge here. And then underneath, we're just gonna keep hugging the edges here. Okay. That should help just a bit. And then with the clam, we probably want that to stand out a little bit more. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same with this guy right here. Okay. Get ourselves some more white paint. Yes, white paint. Okay. Awesome. Okay. All right, so let me think. I want to probably darken that up a bit again. I know we keep going back and forth, but definitely made that a little too light. Too much. Too much. Ah. Okay. It's a bit better. There we go. Very good. And then, so I'm probably gonna go for like another 6 minutes. And then I think I'm gonna probably pass out. Not too long from now. I'm just ready for some sleep. My brain's a little bit fried and it shouldn't be. Or maybe it should be. I mean, I was up early with my daughter, so maybe I should be tired. Up early with her and a really nice walk. I couldn't believe it. She wanted to, I mentioned going to the store with her and she wanted to go to the store. She did not want to go to the park after I had mentioned the store. I don't know why. I was like, and it was so funny too because she thought that we were going to the park today. Like she thought that I was going to take her to the park when I had mentioned the store. So she was like, you want to go to the store? She's like, yeah, store. So I'm like, okay. So we go in the stroller and we like started walking, but we walked kind of like in the general direction of the park. And then like she was like, no. I was just like, girl, we're not going to the park. We are gonna go to the store. And then she's like, yes. I was like, yes, so we're going to the store. Okay. Glad we got that cleared up. And then she was content after that. It was so funny. Once I told her we were going to the store, it had to be the store. We couldn't go to the park after that. If she thought we were going to the park, she was just gonna be upset. It's so funny. I love her too. Of course I do. I'm her mom, but oh my gosh, she's so funny. She was so cute. When I was tucking her in and everything, she was just being the sweetest little human being ever. She's like, when she's ready for bed, I ask her if she's ready for bedding, and she says yes. And then she's just like, she says, come here, because she wants me to pick her up, so then I pick her up. And And then she was so sweet about it. She gave me a big old hug, and while I was tucking her in, she was being all cute. She put her little hand on my face, and she was being all gentle and sweet and loving and affectionate, just being a sweetheart. I adore her so very much. All right. Just a couple more minutes. Okay. Very good. I can get a Precious, right? She's just being so sweet. Oh my gosh. Moments after she was giving us the smackdown. WWE style. Oh. Yeah, she's wrestling Dada because he's taken over on that because I've not been wanting to wrestle and play because my head is hurt for a bit. So yeah, once I'm better, I can get back to it, but I gotta be real careful with my head. It's kind of messed up right now. But I'll be back to normal pretty soon, but I think that I'm gonna probably stay cautious for a while after. Just because, like, I think the concussion is better, but I still have a giant welt on my head. Like, it's like half my head is like, it's tender. And like, I can't like brush half my hair like very well. Like, I have to, it's very painful if I like even so much as slightly pull on it. It's like, oh. So I just don't want to rough play with her right now. Probably not a super good idea, because I just don't want to get bonked. That's all that is. It's not, yes, it's not visible though, because it's like all up in my hairline, like hairline nerve. It's all in my hair. I'm sure if you like parted my hair though, you might be able to see maybe discoloration, but you can definitely feel like it's kind of swollen there. You could probably put your hand on it and tell, because I can tell that it's swollen and it's in pain. But let's see here. Wow, we made good progress today, I'd say. I think that this was pretty productive. I feel like there's more to be done. I could continue to detail things, but I don't think that's necessary. This is the underpainting, and the most important things right now is just kind of like getting all of the stuff mapped out. The composition is super important. And extra little details that are in the ocean too, that are kind of like background elements or background colors. I really don't have to worry about with the underpainting. It's really mostly just worrying about the composition, and I think we have that pretty much down pat. So I'm probably going to call it a night, let this dry. Hopefully I can stream on Tuesday. That would be cool, but I do know that we have company over, so there's a possibility that I might have to skip the streams. I'm not sure what times they'll be over, if I'll have any kind of energy or anything like that, because I know they want to do stuff, or if I'm chilling here, or maybe they would want to chill with me while I paint here. Maybe we'll do live stream and then we'll have company as well. Who even knows, guys? I don't even know what to expect. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not real bent up on it. I'm sure it'll be a good time either way. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Gina Loves Robin. I appreciate you. yeah, it's good progress, I think. We've made a lot of progress, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to tackle that giant clam thing, but I don't think I did terrible. I think it's okay. um, Thank you so much. Have a super good night. Bye.